Hey guys, welcome back to the Portfolio Manager coding session. This is episode 5, and what we were doing in number 4 is to rearrange the code of the trading bot because the Portfolio Manager needs to reuse a great chunk of that code. So I don't want to duplicate the code, so I'm going to put it in some place that we call it the simulation project. Okay, so all the code related to this, what is the trading simulation, we are generalizing it so that it is just a simulation, and that can be reused both by the trading bot, also by the portfolio manager bot, and eventually by other type of bots, like the learning bot was also having a simulation, although it's not complete. Okay, so this is the work we are doing now. So let's get back to code. So let me see which is the place we were working at. It was here probably. Yes, we're working here. So we're going to take a look at how this module end up being. Um, Declarations, initialization, finalize function, and run. Run receive these objects, chart, market, and exchange, which are, by the way, the objects that can be used inside of formulas and conditions. Okay, so they are calculated before this run simulation function. So what do we have here? Still we have some login here. Okay, we'll leave that there. We get a candles array. This is what we are going to iterate through. We get the initial candle. That not necessarily we are going to start from the first candle that we are having here. Well, this is part of the mechanism of looping. I don't remember exactly what, but whatever. Then we have the loop itself that is cleaner now. The function runs cycle because every candle in this simulation have 2 cycles. Probably not the same situation at the portfolio bot. Probably there is no concept of cycle. But there are a few things like update chart. Hold on, how you can update the chart if you don't know which is the current candle? Okay, the current candle is already set at the trading engine. So set current candle. So from there, this knows which is the current candle. Everybody knows it is at the trading engine. Then we got these maintain functions. Then we set which is the cycle, and we run a cycle. We check if we need to break the loop based on several conditions. All the records produced are added to the current output records. If we do need to break the loop, we are going to break it here. But first, we are going to synchronize with outgoing signals, meaning that we are going to send a signal that we are finishing the current candle. So set current cycle in second and then run the cycle. Maybe this would be better than inside here. It's a little detail, but it makes more sense. So this is even more clear. We run a cycle. As we finish the cycle, we can send the signals that the candle is closed. We check if we need to stop. And if we need to stop, we stop the cycle. So the logic inside the trading loop, the trading simulation loop is quite minimal now. All the other stuff was removed. We just have this measuring of how much time it took to run the whole loop. Sometimes it's needed. And the error handling, and that's it. So this is minimal. I'm done with this. I will commit my small change, even though I didn't try it, but okay, I will commit it once I make the test. So this is good. One thing that caught my attention is these trading records. Trading records. Let's load that stuff. Trading records. So I would say that simulation functions, trading function, okay, I will leave that open, but probably put it down here. We don't need this. This and this guy I will put it here. Okay, so this model facilitates the appending of record to the output files of the process, let's say of the simulation. So module is called trading records, but what I'm trying to see if this is related to trading or is some functionality that is not related to trading at all. So we do have the trading engine, trading system, session parameters, but this can be generalized because everybody will have a system and an engine. So I will just put things in a way that I can see them. Not touching anything. Trading processing daily files. Okay, we have to refactor this not to be trading. Probably. Okay, so here it comes. Persist record. Okay, here I can see that there is some relation with cycle, but it's like optional. There's something in commentary here. So let's continue scanning this. Product. So this is like a lower level data managing stuff. Scan record definition. Okay, so it depends on the some information of the trading engine. Maybe we will have to send this information if you want to generalize it. Maybe we will have to send this information. So we might have, probably what we might have is that I will continue having this module, but I will put probably this function somewhere else, and I will send to this function all the information it needs from here as parameters. So that is generic. Okay. So that's my plan as of today, as of now. So persist individual record. Save numeric value. String value. Why is this commented out? Okay, that's not a problem for today. Okay, so I do going to commit these changes. Um, Small changes in case I have to roll back there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that first I'm going to locate this guy. Okay. Process key blah session is blah daily files process date time. So I'm going to refactor this so that it's not more trading in the name. Are we processing daily files is the new name. Okay. So Yes, everywhere we'll change this. Okay, so this is one change. Refactory. Okay, now now it seems I have one big function, and this guy that is called inside of here. Okay, so let's check out how this would work. What does this function needs to be removed and put somewhere else? Okay, so this will need a list of parameters. One is the cycle. The cycle okay, so we will have the same function, and we are going to call this guy once it is at another place, and we're going to send this stuff first. We will send the cycle. Okay, okay, I will ignore this is in comment. So it's not going to be the trading engine but the engine. Okay, there's a lot of trading up there. Here we will need the candle end, that I'm thinking if I send the candle end directly or the engine. Mm, so it doesn't seem to use the trading system for anything here. So probably we can simplify this a little bit. So what I see is that this requires this cycle. Yes, and I'm going to do the candle end because it's not going to be a trading episode anymore. It's going to be just, it's going to be probably something else like portfolio episode. So this will be a parameter to the function. What am I doing, man? The function doesn't start here. Start here. Here I will execute append records and I will send the cycle and the candle end. Okay. Okay. But what I was doing here doesn't make sense at all. This is not what we need. Cycle. Cycle and candle end. Okay. By the way, we might have this same problem with the generalization that we made in the previous episode. So we will have to check that out to make sure that we are not sending an engine, but that actually have this naming inside trading orient because other bot will have other naming. So I will have to fix that too. But in the meantime, let's check this out. Candle and candle and candle. Okay. So where else do we have trading engine here? No other place. So it looks like this is it. What about with trading system? So this is unnecessary here. This is unnecessary here. And it's unnecessary here. Session parameters also. Not needed. Not needed. So it's getting very simple. So let's check out this trading. Okay, so there's nothing referring to trading inside this logic. Okay, but this stuff that we declare here it will be needed inside. So I will send it here and here. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is that we're going to create we're going to create a module to host this function. The question is where. My understanding is that this is related to the data mining project, or maybe the simulation. Let's think about it. What does data mining have here? Okay, data mining is about indicator bots. Sensor bots. API data fetch. So these have enough stuff. What we are doing here is based on the output products defined at the trading mine. We are converting all that into files. We could argue that these are files belonging to the simulation, so probably the simulation is still the best place to store this. So here we have simulation functions. I think I will add one function library. Okay. So new file, output records function. output records functions. So I will put this guy here. And this is going to be similar to this guy. Okay. So let's change the name here. It's the same project. Okay. So of course we are not going to have all these functions, only one. And from here, oops, we got these two guys. Process index. Do we need process index? Yes, we need process index here and in here too. So we need to send process index. What else? So we're going to move these two functions out of here and we'll put it here. Okay, so this is an internal function. We don't need to expose it outside this module. But this one, yes. Okay, so we made like very few changes. So we will need here the prefix for this. That we're going to get it from here. But instead of simulation functions, this is going to be output record functions. But it's at the simulation project, all good. So we will need simulation functions. We will use it to get to the profile schema. Copy this. And we are going to do we know that this is the property name. Output record functions. This is the file name. This is the module name. And this is the function name. Okay? That's cool. That's cool. So we have it defined at the simulation project. We have the file here. We have the trading record that is pretty much the same stuff we used to have. Okay, this is not really needed here. And it's quite minimized because we are sending everything the function needs. We are sending it from here. So my guess is that this should work. It should work. So the way to test this is that we are going to come here, platform, my data storage, algorithmic trading. And we are coming here and we're going to run the strategy and see if it can run without problems. Run. Of course, it has some problem. Process index is not defined. $3.90. First, we have process index there. Okay, so this function shouldn't be here. It should be just inside this guy. And everything should work now. Almost. Trading engine is not defined. Output record functions. 77. You were supposed not to have this trading engine. So what do you mean? 77. Uh-huh. Okay. Now I understand why this needed the trading system and trading sessions. There's a problem here. Okay, at the configuration of these nodes, it might need the trading engine. Wow. So that means that I will need an object called trading engine and not engine. This is bad. Okay. So what do I have to do now? So this requires the trading engine. So I will have to inject into here the different engines, probably. Hmm. Otherwise, how can I create a variable with a name received by parameters? I don't know. Or maybe replace. Maybe I can send, for instance, the engine here. Engine. So I keep it generic. And here I send the trading engine. But before evaluating this, how many eval stuff are there? Eval, eval. Okay, there are two. with code to eval going to be this dot replace. Does replace all exist? Okay, maybe if I do this, it's either replace that or have three variables. Probably it's better to have three variables. When we receive here the engine, since we are okay. This is not nice. It doesn't really fit well. but it's what we can do now at this stage without re-engineering this whole stuff. So it's not that I really like it, but it's going to solve the current problem. So we will run this. Run this too. Another problem. Okay, now I understand why we had the trading system and the session parameters. Output record functions. 85. Again, it's an evolve. Okay, so here we deleted some stuff that we will need it back. We will need these two guys back. We will need these two guys back. And these two guys back. We will also need to send the trading system and the session parameters here. And here we will receive it as system. So let trading system equals system. Let portfolio system and let learning system equal system. Okay. And session parameter is going to be just like that. Okay, now we have probably all we need. Yeah. So let's go. Okay. So something is going on. I like it. Okay, so we delete the data, but the data was generated exactly as expected. So we can say that all these changes are good. So effectively, we have moved output record to simulation project. Okay, so we are good. That means that this code is good. Okay, so perfect. And the other thing that I mentioned is that in the previous episode, at the simulation functions, we might be using trading engine and specific paths of the trading engine. So that wouldn't work well. Yeah, trading current simulation state, for instance. Okay, it's only one. Amazing. I'm surprised that there is only one, but it seems there is only one. Okay, because we replaced engine, but we do still have trading current, trading episode. So this is not good. Because instead of, I mean, the problem is when we are going to be at the portfolio bot, this is not going to work. Okay. So we'll need to correct all this. How many are we? Are we having trading current? Ooh, 25. My God. So I will need to move this guy here. This is going to be a one by one case, fixing all this stuff. Many of these places where we were sending the engine is not really enough. What about the system? Why do you need a system? Okay, we will do this, otherwise it's not going to work. So we're going to put this here. Trading simulation. Okay, what this guy really needs is, instead of the engine, send me this. That is a candle index. Candle index. Okay, candle index. Also send me this. That is a cycle. 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 Candle index. And cycle. In fact, it looks simpler. Okay, so trading current here is not anymore. So one is fixed. One is fixed. Next one. Okay, similar case. Hold on. Do we have engine here? No. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's do the same stuff. Okay. So set current candle needs okay, it needs to set this. So what we're going to send is this. Okay, wait. Find this. Only one. Okay. So because we have to set a value inside this object, we are going to assume that there will be an episode. And here, we're going to take this and replace this. So we're going to send the episode candle. Episode candle. And that is what you're going to set here. Okay? So and because we have the episode candle, then we can have this guy. Yes, that's what we have. Trading engine module object also it should be trading engine, but it should be engine module. So we will refactor this from this to engine module object. Okay, so so this means that there's no more engine here or trading. Okay. So we updated two functions here and made a refactoring. So what we are going to do now is that we're going to test this again. Before continuing these modifications. Not good. Engine is not defined. Trading simulation 110. Trading simulation. Okay, so here it was not engine but trading engine. Okay. So yes, that's right. Another problem. Again, trading simulation 192. 192. Yes, you're right. This is a trading engine. Trading engine. Trading engine. So again, again. Okay, now it's running. The data is still there. So I guess we can some fixes. Okay, but we haven't finished because still we have inside this simulation functions, we have a lot of trading stuff. Okay, so we are going to stop this and search for trading current. Okay, 19 more. So here the engine is being used only for the candle index. So what we're going to do is to put this here and look for this function here. We are also going to put it like this, and this is going to be sent from here, and this initial candle, this engine, we are going to replace it by candle index. So all these will be candle index, and that should do the trick. Okay, so trading current 18 now. So what is this? Okay, the process date. So this guy needs the process date that is stored in that at the trading engine. Okay, no problem. So set up candles. It's going to send this as a parameter. And this, we're going to put it like this. And here we will add the process date. And all this long string, we take it from here and put it here. And then the process date is going to be in here. Okay, cool. Then trading current, heartbeat. So here we need the candle begin or the episode candle, let's say. Again, the episode candle. So with the episode candle, we solve this problem. We have it in two places. Let's check if the engine is needed somewhere else. One there. Oh, there is another guy here. Okay, so the engine, we have it at three places, all solved with the episode candle. Okay, so we'll get this here. And okay, so we will send the episode candle in from here. Episode candle. So that means that here we will have episode candle. That means that here we will have episode candle. This is the episode candle. And this is the episode candle. Okay, so this function is done. What else? Trading current. Oops, here. So here we have the episode candle many times, 3 times. And we are requiring the engine. 1, 2, 3. So the same trick, essentially. We don't actually need the engine, but the episode candle. That's what we need. So we find this function here. and we are going to use the engine for the episode candle that is needed. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry for that. Um, so we are at where were we? Creating for message. No. Positional current candle. Yes. So this is what we need. Without the engine. And here we will replace this by episode candle. Episode candle goes in there. Okay. So now this function is done. Probably we have these three more. But I wonder how are these using the engine? Okay. So these are passing the engine somewhere else, so it's not our problem. But we might have still trading current here. Yes. So here we need the candle, here we need the candle, here the process date. It might be valid also to have an episode directly, the episode instead of the trading episode. And from there Yeah, because we have head of the market candle and blah blah blah. So we're going to use this trading episode in this case, but we will need to locate this function first. Mhm. Checks next candle. What is this? So this is executed internally from here. Okay. And it's not needed from here because there is no stuff there. So this means that check next candle shouldn't be here because it's not needed. And it means that here, what we actually need is, okay, so let's go back one more step. And here we are. So we'll replace here trading engine by episode. Okay, this is the episode. That means that here is going to be the episode, here is the episode, and here is the episode. Hold on. I am executing this from, okay, we will add it here. Okay, so now we have the episode instead of the trading engine. That means that this guy is the episode. Episode. Okay, so all of the engine disappear and we have just episode. The same seems to be applying in the next one. Episode, and also the next one, episode. Episode. So we will fix this. we will receive here the episode, and see where this is coming from. So this is coming from outside, meaning from trading simulation. Okay, so we will replace the trading engine just by the episode. Here. Okay, and the last function, where is this coming from? Okay, so here, oh, so here we need the engine and we need the episode. So we will add this here, episode. We will add episode there. And over here, we will send the episode. That is what this is waiting for. And in this case, because it's going somewhere else, algorithmic trading, blah, 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 it's sending the engine, okay? So we will have to locate this function. So we're sending the engine and the episode. So where do we have the episode? Here. The engine and the episode. Okay. So let's check if there is some other trading current. Trading current. There's no more. Let's check what about trading. We have okay, we have some reference at the documentation. Okay, this is good. Signals are trading, yes. Trading signals no matter what. And we are here. Okay, so let's test this because it looks like we finish. See if this works. it doesn't. Episode is not defined. Trading simulation 209. Trading simulation. Okay, of course it's not defined because here we need this is the episode. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, seems like it's going to run, but anyways, I'm going to run it again, deleting the data and refreshing the page. Okay, so let's refresh the page. Let's delete the data because there were so many changes that I want to be 100% sure that we arrive to a point where none of these changes are influencing the way this used to work. Dios mío. I sent the message before. I cannot believe it. Okay, let's go again. Always wait until this is running, otherwise you will send the message to nowhere. The message to run the bot. Okay, so we deleted the data and the run is good. So what I can say is that we finished correcting the usage of trading engine. Okay. Okay, guys, so to recap, what we did here was to move these records, output records, outside of the trading bot, moved it into simulation so that it can be reused. And that was the first part of this episode. The second part was about fixing what we did yesterday, that we didn't realize that we were using the trading engine, and some nodes there that are dependent on the naming uh, with trading. So we know that we will have an episode, but not trading current and all this stuff. So we fix all that. It's continue working. So we have a much clear code, and we are one step closer to re-implementing this at the portfolio manager. At the next episode, I will go down the stack to a module called process output and the one that is below that, and see if we can generalize that too, so that uh, we can copy this and port it to the portfolio bot only with the minimum stuff required. Okay, so thank you for watching this one. See you at the next episode. Bye.